Good morning. So yes, it's 5:29. I haven't been up this early. Well, I have, but I haven't been up this early to be productive in a long time. So bear with me. We've got a busy day. Let's eat some breakfast. Also, for you guys who have toast in the morning and don't like when it gets sweaty, you can get toast racks, but at the same time, if you've got a plate and you don't want to have a flipping toast rack, just do this. You will not get sweaty toast. You're welcome. So, breakfast done, briefs brushed, teeth brushed. I brushed my briefs too. But yeah, I'm a bit late today. It's what, 6:30 now? But I'm one of those people, I cannot leave without doing a number 2. It's just annoying. Imagine, I'm gonna break it down quickly. You know, you go to your client's house, you need to go to the toilet, it's just like the worst thing. Now you have to stink up the house. You just think like, and most of my clients used to. Anyways, I'm blabbing here, you don't need to hear about that. Sorry about that, but yeah, you got to do the morning ones, mate. That's my body clock works. If I don't, then I just feel uncomfortable for the whole day. But anyways, we've got 4 stops to make today. So firstly, let's go to the garlic land. So, first stop, Garlic Land. See, I'm just here now, just having a quick check around. It looks very dry in places, actually. I'm just going to check. Because it's not dry, that's the thing. I can't really tell. You know, my hands are cold. It's cold now. Look, you see my breath? It's weird. You wouldn't think it's July right now. But everywhere's looking lush. Yeah, you've got so much morning dew. It's all drippy. Look at the greenhouse. Sweaty Betty. I'm happy with that. The potatoes are all lean and everything. Oh my god, I might harvest soon actually, because this one is dying as well. Look at this. This one's passing, like looking a bit sad. Just that one though. All the rest look lush. There's more flowers there. Remember what I said about flowers, guys? If you see flowers and potatoes, pick them off, because they put more effort into the flowers than your spuds. So yeah, and the squash. Look at the squash, people. There's so many squash in there. Can't even see the ground. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of monoculture, but you just have to. You can't see me, can you? I can't even see myself. Is that better? The sun ain't over here yet. The sun's over there. It's weird that's over there. That is really strange. Why is the sun over there? Maybe you think the east is over there. Anyways, let me just get the horse poo, because I need loads of horse poo. I've kind of done with the horse poo here, so let me just bring it. Do I need to bring it? And then, yeah, let's go to stage 2. So yeah, you saw me picking through the horse poo there. It's been in a bag sitting there, it's been in the sun, so obviously whatever's in there going to germinate and flower. So we've got stinging nettles, we've got dock, and we have geum. And they're all broad-leafed. So that's another sign that this horse poo is really good to plant and really good to use. So if you want to know the bad side about horse poo, click the link on the right-hand side of the screen to make you understand about horse poo, because it does have a dark side. I wanted to be quick here today, but I'm getting distracted by everything. But anyways, here, this is a baby, not really a baby, but kind of a juvenile kind of leopard slug. Very good for the garden. Can be mistaken for the yellow slug. Yellow slugs are kind of right, but not as good as leopard slugs. Because leopard slugs, they predate on other slugs and they eat carrion. Yeah, they eat all the Karens, the annoying Karens in the world right now. You've seen them on TV. But but yeah, they eat carrion, they eat other slugs, and they eat decomposting kind of leaves and stuff like that. So they're kind of a good gardener's friends. They don't kill these guys, give them a home. They like kind of underneath bags and like log piles and stuff. So if you want to encourage them, do that. And yeah, good slug to have. This guy's kind of sleeping right now, but it's kind of hard to see the markings on it, but I'm 100% sure. But Google leopard slugs and you'll see what I'm talking about. And be warned, when you touch slugs, you'll have slime for days, mate. Proper. Look how big that nettle is. I must be doing something right. Nah, I'm gonna place it on my face. So the van's all packed. But yes, also I've done this. I've got my food scraps from my house, as I usually do, and I bring them here so they can rot down. But little tip: if you want your food scraps to last and not be nibbled off by rats and birds and stuff, I'd say let them ferment down a little bit, because right now this smells like about a 5-day-old vomit. That's what it smells like. So it's off-putting to a lot of things. Yes, that the rats will eat and the birds will eat. If anything, if you want to cover up the birds, just put some cardboard on top of a piece of cardboard because they can't see it because they're very visual. Well, they're visual. That's what the birds can't smell too good. And yeah, that's the best plan. So yeah, let your compost or your food scraps ferment a little bit, let them get a little bit rotting and stink. Then put them on your compost heap, and then you know it's going to be the main course for the ants and the invertebrates and the worms. Lavender's great. I'll explain more about it in a bit. It's a great plant. It's good for the bees, and yeah, let's talk about it once I get to my destination. So my godmother's just messaged me. I just said I can drop it at the door. It's easy that way because I don't have to drive with this Wii U all the time. It's just like it's quite a big bag, man. It's got like a Wii Fit board and all balance board. You know what I mean? Or the Wii Fit. So yeah, so I'm gonna drop that off, wave them goodbye, and then get to the next stage. So guys, yep, just dropped off the Wii U at my godmother's house. So it's got Samuel and Goddy. I call her Goddy, it's Maureen, but yes. So I hope they look after it and have fun with it, innit? So have you guessed, I'm at the cemetery today. Yep, it's not the best place in the world. It's peaceful. I say peaceful, there's people streaming behind me, but it's a nice peaceful place. Oh, there we go. Has someone been cooking onions in this place? Anyways, so I'm at the cemetery now, and yeah, my granddad passed away when I was 10, so that's 24 years ago. That's insane. But yeah, I don't come here that often, and there's a reason why. Yeah, he died of leukemia, so it's like cancer of the blood. So yeah, he got sick. He was about maybe half a year, survived with it. So yeah, but he's resting now, obviously. Like, he's been here for a while. Lovely son. Yeah. Nickname's King. Call him Granddad. So yeah, I'd love to speak to him as an adult, really. So I'm here now, and I'm not doing anything to Granddad's grave. I'm just paying my respects today. But my uncle and my dad are here. I didn't really know my dad that well, so I kind of tried to get to know him when I was in my early 20s and stuff, which was really nice and sweet and stuff. But yeah, when I was 27, yeah, he passed away from hypertension. So eat good, people. He wasn't the healthiest of people, so yeah. But yeah, I'm here to tie up his grave because sadly my grandmother on my dad's side, she's got dementia, and she used to come here regularly to kind of tidy up the grave and stuff like that. But that she doesn't have time anymore because she's just been looked after all the time, and I think she's getting quite forgetful. So, but yeah, so I'm here today, and I've been saying it for years. I'm gonna come here and tie it up because I came here and ripped off all the ivy. It was just caked. The grave was caked in ivy. Just imagine this tombstone, but you couldn't see it. It was just a mess. So I've tidied it up, and now I'm sure obviously weeds have set in. So that's what I got the plants for. So here's my dad's grave, and my uncle. So I thought it'd be a lot worse, but yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna worry about weeding this. I'm just gonna put some horsepower on top of that, and I'll see how deep it is. Obviously, I think it's about maybe 15 centimeters deep, maybe deeper than that. So that's enough for lavender to take in. So just put some horsepower on top of that, and put the plants in. And if you look to your left, this is what the lavender could potentially grow like. But hopefully, my dad's side of the family will come and kind of trim it back. I'll give them some instructions. But yeah, this one's coming to its last legs because it's not really teeming with bees. You can see some bees sleeping on it. It's quite sweet. But so yeah, let's get planting. Hear that? So what I'm going to do, this is not deep at all, like this soil here, so the more horsepower I put on the better. So I was going to put some on just horsepower on top of the weeds here. What I'm going to do now is get some cardboard, sorry about the train, get some cardboard and place on top of there, so basically sheet mulching. So sheet mulch that side, because it's hard, well, I could sheet mulch the whole thing and then put the horsepower on top. I think I'll do that, just to better safe than sorry, so the lavender can find its feet before the weeds start to kick in and take over the place, because of this horsepower is good. reason why I firm this down is because it's one big pot. And when you're planting a plant in a pot of the raised bed, before you even plant, it's good to firm the soil down. So I'm going to firm it as much as I can and leave like a lip of this much. Maybe less on this because there's not much space to work with in here. But if you've got any pot, if you've got any raised bed, make sure you firm the soil down properly, because if you don't, you just get subsidence. So when you put the plant in and you don't firm it down, the soil will just sink and gradually sink down, and then it will expose the roots of the plant, and the plant might die or just won't grow as strong as it would do. So make sure you firm it down. So you can see here, there's like divots just here. It needs some more down this side. It's a lot higher down here. So yeah, I'm just going to spread it one more bag and then we can go. So, happy with the placement. I'm not going to win any awards at Chelsea with this flower arranging right here, but at the same time, I know lavender's tough. It can take infertile soil, it is drought resistant, and the bees love it. Smells good. You can use it for medicinal purposes. It's a good plant to have. So just plant 30 lavender. It'll look nice, and hopefully it won't get that big. In fact, I wouldn't mind if it did. I just realised that is the grave as well. Wow, I mean, it looks pretty anyway. It's serving its purpose anyways. But anyway, so yeah, plant all these and hopefully they can come back and keep it nice and trim and low. So the best time is I'd say is when you cut lavender is springtime. You cut them in winter, there's a 50-50 chance they might die. So wait till spring, you start seeing little green bits coming out from the bottom, then cut it back hard, and then they'll thicken up and you get more lavender. Another thing I'm doing, because the soil is so shallow, is that because the plant can't fit in, literally it just sticks out the top. You don't want that. You don't want it to expose roots because it will just dry up. So what I do, you literally just dig like a good inch from the bottom, and that the plant should survive. I know it's a bit drastic, but at the same time, the plant's happy. Honestly, it's not going to die. It'll be happy. It's just another reason for it to kind of thicken up and grow more roots, because I've just kind of, it's like you prune the roots, you prune the plant at the top, it thickens up and comes up. The same applies to the roots below. So as long as it's get well watered and it's happy under there, it should do the thing that I'm saying. It should kind of do exactly the same thing what it does above ground. I need a wee, and it's good to wee when you need a wee, people, and don't hold it in. It raises your heartbeat by 13 beats per minute. Google it. And it's stressful. Your body don't want it, so why keep it? So yeah, I can't be with the toilet's all the way at the main door there, main gate, and I'm not going to drive up. I'm not finished yet. So what I'm going to do is use my trusty watering can. A little trick. I'm sure many gardens know this. I could use a bush, but you know what I mean, I don't want to go in the bush. I don't want to waste it, because your urine is full of potassium, nitrogen and phosphorus. So if you want to know about fertilizers, click the right side of the screen. And yeah, so I'll use it for the plants. And like I said, lavender don't mind infertile soil. Another thing about infertile plants, or plants that can take neglect. So if you drive around your area and you see what the council have planted, those plants can take neglect. Apart from the bedding plants you see in those hanging baskets, they get watered in the cover of darkness, so you don't really know when they get watered. But at the same time, all these tough hardy beds that you see just like outside, like kind of council blocks and stuff like that, those are the toughest plants that one of the toughest plants that we could potentially use in your garden, basically. So anyways, I need a wee. So yeah, let's just let hope my dad's side of the family don't let the lavender turn up like this, because at the end of the day, it's nice, it's pretty, it's serving its purpose, the bees are liking it, it smells good. I'd keep brushing past it, and it's just a bit like, I know it's not me, I smell a bit fresh today. So yeah, it's all done. Rest in peace, Dad, rest in peace, Uncle Peter. And yeah, I feel like because I've been thinking about it for 5 years now, knowing I'm going to come here saying I'm going to make the garden, or 4 years technically, making his grave look nice. So I'm glad I've done it. So I'm not sure what I'm doing next time. I'm a bit behind on my vlogs, but I'm just going to build them up as I do. So happy gardening, have a good day, and life's too short. So have fun, don't dwiddle and dawdle, do what you want to do.